welcome to Pilates with Jen, and thanks for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you intermediate full body workout using our Pilates box and the stability cushion. This whole workout can be done without the stability cushion, but we do need the Pilates box for this workout. My spring setup today is 2 reds, 1 blue. That's 2 heavies, 1 medium. My headrest is up to start. My straps are ready to go. And once you're ready, we're going to go ahead and lie down with the stability cushion. Again, if you don't have the stability cushion, you're going to find your heels hip distance apart on that bar. With the stability cushion, we're going to go place it in the center of our bar. Place our feet parallel on that cushion. Go ahead, lie yourselves down. You're going to draw those abdominals in. Make sure your shoulders are back and down. We're going to connect those abs to the ribs. Make sure that tailbone is heavy, rib cage laying heavy on that carriage mat. You're going to take an inhale here. Exhale. You're going to extend that carriage out. Resist it in. So just take notice to the weight. We are on 2 heavies and 1 medium. We will be transferring to single leg work as well. So at any point, if you feel like you need to drop the weight, by all means, feel free to do what works for your body. So just linking our breath with our movement. Extending those legs all the way out, finding our bearings on that bar. We're going to go for 4 more. On this next one, when you come in halfway, drop it down, hold it there. We're going to pulse it up, pulse it down. If you're on the stability cushion, I want you to think about taking the pulse out of the bounce from the stability cushion. Trying to stop it first before you push away, which if you're not on the stability cushion, you should be doing that likewise. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Come in halfway, push yourself all the way out, come all the way in. I'm going to take my right foot to the center of the cushion. My left foot is going to come to tabletop. Knee is over the hip, abs are engaged, neutral spine. When you're ready, inhale to prepare, exhale, extend that carriage out, resist it in. So you want to think about how slow can you return that carriage in, especially with that stability cushion firing up all those small stabilizers. We're going to go for 5 more. Last one here, you're going to come in halfway. Let's pulse it in and out. Try to stop that bounce at the bottom. Try to stop with that glute. Push it away. Activate the glute before you push. Pull it in, push it away. 4, 3, 2, last one, hardest part, push yourself all the way out and bring yourself home. Both feet are coming back to the foot bar or cushion. We're coming to Pilates V. Either balls of the feet are on the bar if you have no cushion. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, extend the carriage out. Squeeze through those inner thighs. Resist it in. Feel those hips and glutes wrap. Again, how slow can you bring it in? Really pressing that energy through the heels, through the inner thighs, up through the pelvic floor. We have 4 more. On this last one, come in halfway. We're going to do those itty bitty pulses here, up and down. Try not to use the momentum. For 5, 2, 1. Extend it all the way out. Bring it all the way in. If your headrest is up, please go ahead, knock it down. If your toes are on the bar, please go ahead, bring your heels to the bar in Pilates V. Your arms are reaching by your sides. Abs are pulled in. We're coming up with a flat back hinge. So take a big deep inhale to prepare. Exhale, squeeze those glutes, lift those hips. Now drop them all the way down, touch the mat, squeeze and lift. Think about pulling those heels towards the glutes, keeping that carriage nice and closed, nice and quiet. Abs and ribs are connected and not splaying. We're going for 4, 3, 2, last one. You're going to hold yourself up at the top. You're going to hold it there. You're going to close the legs, open the legs, close and open. Heels are still connected, still in that Pilates V. Keep those hips quiet, hips are lifted. We got 4, 3, feel those hips move, 2, 1. Hold it open, pulse it back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, 1. Lift the hips. Go ahead, hinge it down. And go ahead, bring your feet back to the foot bar. Drop your knees from side to side. Take a moment here. And we are now coming with our left foot into the center of that cushion. Headrest can come up. Right foot is in table. When you're ready, press the carriage out, resist it in. So definitely, this is definitely my weaker side. My stabilizers are firing up way more than they were on my right side. So like I say, your right and left are two separate sides of your bodies. We have 4 more after this for 4. 3, 2, last one, drop it in halfway. We have little pulses in and out. Control that carriage. Try not to use the momentum. 5, 3, 2, 1. Extend it all the way out and bring it all the way in. Great job. Bring both of those feet back to the balance cushion or both of the feet back to the foot bar. Balls of the feet are on. You're going to extend yourself out. All I want you to do is lower and lift your heels. If you're on the cushion, you're just going to drop your heels. You're going to feel the stretch, keep the abs pulled in, then roll it back up ever so slightly. Drop it, get a little bit deeper, and roll it up. Three more. For 2. And 1. Go ahead, bend your knees, and you can carefully come in. We're going to go ahead, take that balance cushion off. We're going to extend ourselves out, come up for a roll up. So tuck your chin towards your chest, slowly roll yourself on up or fastly roll yourself on up. We are taking off a red and a blue spring. So we are coming down to 1 red spring only. Balance cushion is going to come under our bottom. So I would like you to have your headrest down here. Once you have your headrest down, lift your bottom, put it onto that cushion. Make sure you have it in a spot that's comfortable for you. And then you can reach behind you, grab your straps. So now, depending at what level you are, I'm going to be adding progressions into this. So head is going to stay down because our bottom is above our chest. So no chest lifting here, everything stays long. So option 1 is your legs stay in tabletop. Option 2 is your legs are going to do exactly what your arms do. So we're going to start with straight leg press. So straight leg press here, you're going to drop the arms down, you're going to drop the legs down. You're going to lift both arms, both legs. You're going to lower both arms, both legs. So everything we do with our arms today, our legs are going to do the same thing. Trying to keep those abs and ribs connected. Light a carriage to get a little deeper into those abs today. Reaching everything long. Your leg is one big leg. Everything's squeezing together. You can choose to point and flex, but this is where I tend to cramp as soon as I start doing something with my feet, so I just leave them where I try not to think about them. We have 3 more. For 2. And 1. Arms come up to the clouds. Legs come up. Elbows bend, knees bend. Option to keep your legs in tabletop. When you're ready, arms straighten, legs straighten. So everything is a bend and extend. Reaching long. Make sure you're not splaying through that rib cage. Bring your feet up higher. I caught myself not bringing my arms all the way down. So try to always evaluate what you're doing, especially when you're working in slow stability controlled movements. Bringing those knees all the way back into that imprinted spine with that balance cushion, then pushing them away. You can start coming deeper into that reverse tuck as you bring those knees in, getting a little deeper into those abs. We have 5 more. 3, 2, 1. Everything stays long. We're coming into circles. Legs come up, arms come up. Arms, legs come out, sweep around together. Everything comes up to the clouds. Open out and around. You can make these as big as you can control it on that cushion. Remember, if you're not on this stability cushion, you always have that option to lift that head. Last 3 in this direction, and then yes, we are reversing it. Upper abs should definitely be talking to you by now. Arms come up to the clouds, hold it there. Everything comes down towards the foot bar. Comes out, up and around. Down towards the foot bar. Out, sweep it up and around. Four more. 3, 2, 1 more. Great job. Bend those knees. Carefully close your carriage. Find the foot bar. Hang those straps up. Oh, right in those upper abs. All right, go ahead, take that stability cushion out. Just drop your knees from side to side for a moment. Give yourself a stretch through the abdominals. And once you're ready, we are slowly gonna come on up. And we are gonna be changing our spring to one medium spring only, and that's where we will stay for pretty much the rest of the class. We are gonna go grab our box. So now our box is gonna come side cart on to the side of the carriage. I will start on this side facing you first. It is about 1.5 inches away from the side of my carriage. It can be closer. It doesn't really matter. This balance cushion is gonna come towards the edge of the box. If you don't have the balance cushion, you can do this whole workout without it. I'm just putting my knee on the balance cushion, and then my right knee, my outside knee, my right knee is gonna be without it. Now my inside hand, my left hand, or your inside hand is coming to that headrest, that shoulder block. You're gonna draw those abdominals in, send those shoulders back and down. Long line from your tailbone to the crown of your head. You're gonna push the carriage away, resist it back. So single arm, shoulder press or chest press, can be either one. Pressing that arm away, resisting it in. So right now we have 3 points of contact. We're gonna go for 4, 3, 2, last one, that carriage comes in. Now, if you want to bring your wrist down to the carriage mat, by all means do so. If you need to fold your wrist under, by all means, fold your knuckles or come down to your elbow. You're gonna lift that opposite leg long. So that's my right leg. You're gonna extend the right leg long. Now I'm gonna drop my hips. I'm gonna square them to the box. I'm gonna lower my foot and lift. So trying not to arch too much, dumping to the front with my pelvis, trying to keep everything long, not trying to arch. Through my upper body, staying nice and stable, even with that balance cushion. So now we're down to 2 points of contact. Actually, really 1 point, because we're on, well, we have the balance cushion, so. Last one. Next time that leg is long, hold it at hip height. We're gonna combine the two, so carefully. Just extend the carriage out, hold that leg long. Great, now bring the arm in, drop the leg. Extend, drop the leg. Extend the arm, lift the leg, bring the carriage in, lower the leg. Find that balance. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. You're gonna hold it out with the leg out, little pulses for 8. Leg up, pulse out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just hold it, reach it long for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that carriage in. Bring that knee on in. You're gonna take that knee off the stability cushion, and you're gonna move the stability cushion up the box. Now I'm gonna take my leg that was on the outside. The knee that was on the stability cushion is gonna come back to it. The knee that was on the outside is coming in front of the box. I am gonna go ahead, grab my strap. You want to make sure that you're situated first. You're going to hold that strap into the opposite hand. Abs are pulled in. You want to make sure that knee stays behind those toes. Shoulders are back and down. We're going to come for a row, resist it in. I like to twist when I row, so I like to rotate my forearm. So you do what works for your body. So we have no rotation here. We're just balancing, standing into this stabilizing leg, working this glute, some time under tension, maybe getting a little bit lower. You can also choke up if you feel you want more. We're going to go for 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Next time, you're going to pull that arm back. Now you're going to add that rotation. Rotate. Keep those hips straight. I'm going to release some to rotate here. So pull, rotate, bring it back, release. Separate moves. Keep those hips square to the wall in front of you. Rotating the waist around the spine. Last 3. For 2. Last one here. Go ahead, bring that arm, relax those shoulders. Everyone is now going to choke up. Maybe adjust yourself here, get down a little more into that standing leg. We're going to pull that strap back. This is going to become our leverage. Now, toes are facing forward. I want you to hinge at the hips and stand it up. So hinge at the hips. You're sending that booty back and lifting. Sending it back and lifting. Really feeling this standing hamstring. We have 4, 3, 2. Last one, hinge it back. We're going to hold it there. Can you just pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, hinge it up and release that strap. Great job. You can go ahead, hang that strap up. We are going to take this box and this balance cushion with us, and we are taking it on to the top of our reformer. You're going to move that balance cushion towards the back, and you're carefully going to come up and step up and straddle onto your box. Now, grab your straps carefully, hold them in one hand, and then you're going to lift your bottom up if you have the cushion, and you're going to place, I don't need that, and you're going to place that cushion right onto that box. You have those straps in your hands, long loop or short loops, your choice. We're going to come in to rowing 3, variation rowing 4. So rowing 3 first. Our arms are going to come, palms are going to be flat, abs are pulled in, shoulders are back and down. We're going to extend our arms to a diagonal. Arms are coming straight up to a diagonal, back is long, gaze is over the tip of your nose. You're going to bring your arms back towards your hips, then you're going to float your arms up and around to a circle. So you're going to bring them down, bend to starting position. Diagonal up. Float them back. Bring them up. Circle them around. Starting position. Extend them long. Drop them straight arm press. Bring them up. Circle them around. Start to the position. Palms are facing the floor. Diagonal press in front of you. Drop the hands down towards your waist, past your waist a little bit. Straight arm press up to the clouds. Circle them down and around. Start to the position. Again, diagonal press. Let the hands float down towards your hips like a chest expansion. Bring it back up. Circle the arms down and around. 2 more. Trying to keep everything together. Last one. Diagonal. Press it back. Float the arms up towards the clouds overhead. Circle it around and bring it in. Excellent job. All right, so rowing 4. We're gonna come tuck your chin towards your chest. Your palms are facing flat. You're gonna come for a round spine, arms dive. Now with a straight spine, you're gonna come up, you're gonna lift those arms up over your waistline. Circle the arms around, come back to the starting position. You're gonna tuck, roll, shoot those arms up. Stack the spine, open the arms, and come around. Again, tuck, scoop, roll the arms, shoot the arms, sorry. Stack the spine, everything comes up as one unit. Open the arms and come around. Let's do 2 more. Last one here. And bring it in. Great job. Go ahead. We are carefully going to just let those straps go. We'll pick them up afterwards. And we can carefully step up off our box. And now we're going to bring the box side cart to the other side of our carriage. So still no changing of the spring, staying on that blue spring. My inside knee is coming close to the carriage. Outside knee is coming next to it on the box. I'm going to find my stability, find my 4-point stance, send my abs in and shoulders back and down. Hand comes to that shoulder rest, shoulder block, yep. When you're ready, draw those abs in. You're going to push the carriage away, resist it back. Think about keeping that weight evenly balanced. So definitely feels different on this side to me. We're going to go for 4 more. For 3, 2. Last one, you're going to bring it on in. Hand can come off that shoulder block. I'm going to tuck my knuckles underneath. I'm going to transfer my weight to that balance cushion. Leg is coming out, finding my 4-point stance. Trying to bring my weight back to the center. I'm going to lower that leg and lift. Trying to keep the core stable. Stability is the name of the game today. We have 4, 3, 2. Last one, the arm is going to stay straight. You're going to extend the arm. Leg is going to stay straight, extend the arm. Now you'd bring both in. One down, one in, extend them both. We have 4, 3, 2. Last one. Can you hold it up? Can you bring it in little halfway, little pulses up and little pulses down? Little pulses, you got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just hold it out for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that knee on in. Woo. And bring it in. Go ahead, shake that wrist on out. We're going to take that balance cushion, bring it up to the top of our box. Find that strap that we threw onto the ground. And inside knee is coming on the cushion, outside knee is coming in front of the box. You want to make sure that that knee is behind that first and second toe. Hands is coming to the outside, maybe choke up, you decide. Each side of your body is different. Hips to the wall in front of us. When you're ready, we're gonna come for a row, resist it back. So remember, I like to rotate my arm when I row. That's just my preference. I feel like that keeps my wrists the most in line. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go ahead, add that rotation. So you're going to pull that row. You're going to rotate towards that strap, bring it back, release. So a little time under tension. Rotate, turn, release. Try to keep that hip as square as possible. Center that weight. Rotation may be small, that's okay. Building stability through that core. Last 3. For 2. And 1. Bring it on in. Go ahead, relax. You're going to come a little bit deeper. Adjust that cushion if you need to. I'm going to move mine up just a tiny bit so I can get a little deeper into this hinge. All right, I'm going to choke up a little. You're going to pull that strap towards you. Hinge it down and up. You're hinging it down from the waist and up. Just using it as leverage. We have 4, 3, 2, last 1, hold it down, pulse it down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, release that strap. And you can carefully hang this strap up. We are going to be picking up our box. Our box is going to come with us again onto the carriage. I am going to stick my mat here just so my pants don't slip, and the stability cushion, if you don't have it, don't worry about it. You don't need it if you do have it. I'm just going to warn you, doing this is going to bring us up in a little bit more of extension. So if you are one that doesn't like extension, you might just want to do this whole segment without the stability cushion. So I'm going to take both straps. Both straps are in one hand. Actually, no, I'm taking both straps. Both straps are on the outsides of my legs. I'm pulling towards the box. I'm going to grab both corners of the box. I'm stepping in, I'm stepping on to the box, and that leg is going to come over that strap. Now this balance cushion is right at the chest and right at the breastbone, and it should be quite comfortable. All right, so it automatically has you in this extension. Now you feel the weight. You decide if you want to use the long loops or the short loops. By all means, you can always reduce the weight. Now my pelvis is pushing into the box, my legs are long. If you don't have enough room behind you, by all means, bend your knees. Legs are long, arms are gonna reach back towards our hips. We're gonna come in for a breaststroke. So you're gonna come in for a bicep curl. You're gonna reach the arms up over the head. You're gonna go ahead and let the arms circle around, come back to your hips, come back into a bicep curl. So reach. Now if you want that extension, as you open those circles, you can come up, get deeper in that extension, let those arms come back, come down as you fold the arms in. So reach it long. If you like that extension, let that back help you. Bring the arms down. I have my feet folded because I hit the mirror behind me. Come up to that extension and down. We have 4 more. Last 2. One more here. When your arms come back to that bicep, go ahead, let everything hang long for a moment. Now, your arms are going to face, your palms are going to face up towards the clouds. So you're going to flip your palms so your palms are facing up. I want you to think about pressing into that box, and I want you to think about a frontal raise. So you're going to push the arms up towards your shoulders, resist them back. So you don't have to go all the way up unless you really like extension, then you can really come up and come down. So you choose, you can stay here just towards the foot bar with the body long, or you can come all the way up past the foot bar and come down. You choose what works for you. Last 3. For 2. Strong backs, strong bodies. Last 1. When those arms come down, relax for a moment. We have 1 more set. Palms are coming towards your waist. We're coming for lateral raises. So abs are pulled in, pelvis is pushing down. You're going to open the arms out and sweep them down. So just think about opening them out to the T and bringing them back. Out to the T and back. Now, if you want that extension, lift up into that extension as the arms come up, down as the arms come back. You can stay up the whole time. We have 4. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring those arms back to your side. Now just let one strap go to the floor. Put your hand towards the foot bar, grab the foot bar, and then you can let the other strap go. You carefully can take yourself, come into that well or come to the side of your carriage, whichever you want. We're just gonna go ahead, put our elbows down, give ourselves some cat-cow. Get nice flexion of that spine. Maybe walk, if you're in the middle of your carriage, you just wanna walk your bottom back, round. All right, you can step outside of that well. We are done with the box. We can take the box, we can put the box away. You have the option for your springs. We're gonna come into a set of planks before we go into feet and straps. You can stay on that blue spring. use the balance cushion. You can go to that red spring, use the balance cushion, or you could use the balance cushion for none of it. So you choose what spring you want. I'm gonna stay on that blue spring. You're gonna take that balance cushion. You can have it, depending on your height, you can have it all the way up against your shoulder blocks. I like mine in the middle, and then I will adjust it from there. You're gonna take your feet, you're gonna go ahead, place them on the balance cushion. We're gonna come into planks here. So abs are pulled in, you're on that cushion. You're gonna go ahead, you're gonna send yourself out to a plank position. Find that plank, keep those shoulders back and down. We're gonna move from the shoulders. So you're gonna push yourself out, pull yourself back in. Try to find those wrists over underneath the shoulders. Push yourself out. And in range of motion, is definitely much smaller with this cushion. Challenging the core stability here, firing up those deep core muscles. We have 2 more. Breathe it out. Next time you come in, bring those shoulders over those wrists. Hold it there. We're going to bend at the knees. Tap the bumper, push it away. Bend at the knees. Tap and push. This is our last push. Going into feet and straps. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, come on in. Carefully step that carriage closed. Come off of that cushion. And if your foot bar locks, go ahead, give yourself a traction stretch. I'm gonna move that cushion out of the way. Carefully have a seat. I am adding that red spring on, so I'm back to a blue and a red. We are gonna lie ourselves down. You can take the cushion with you. It's gonna come back underneath your tailbone. We're gonna reach behind us. Bring those feet onto those loops. Make sure you have enough space between your shoulder blades. Maybe fix the cushion, whatever works. Legs are in parallel. From here, you're gonna lift the legs to the clouds, lower them down. So keeping everything still nice and tight. Reaching those legs long, resisting them back in. We're gonna go for 4 more. Last 2. When the legs come to 45, keep them there. You're gonna bend the knees in, push them away. Legs are still in parallel, everything's squeezing together. One big leg. Still working on those abs, keeping everything nice and tight. Think about those abdominals, pulling those legs in. Resist the pull in. Don't just allow the straps to let them float in. Use those muscles to slow it down. Last 3, 2. Legs are long, hold them there. Pilates V, you're gonna lift and lower. So keep that energy focusing through the heels. Press down through the smile of your crease as you're lowering those legs. We have 4, Try not to splay at the chest. 3, 2. Next time your feet are at 45, frog them in, push them away. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let those legs come long, flip those legs back to parallel. You have this cushion underneath you. You may need to adjust it a little bit. We're gonna come into a long spine. So I'm gonna let you go ahead, lift your feet up towards the clouds. As your feet come up, I want you to go ahead, roll yourself up, lifting those legs straight up towards the clouds. And then from here, you're slowly gonna articulate yourself down, one vertebrae at a time. When your bottom hits that cushion, go ahead, bring those legs towards the foot bar. Again, you're gonna float those legs straight up towards the clouds. Use those arms, articulate yourself up, bring those legs up and over those hips. Try not to let them go too far back over your head. Goal is to come straight up over the hips. From here, you're gonna roll yourself down one vertebrae at a time. Bottom's gonna hit that cushion, float the legs down. 2 more, just like that. Legs straight up, legs come up over the hips, start articulating yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Find yourself up nice and tall, draw those abs in, articulate yourself down. When your bottom hits that cushion, float the legs on down. 1 more. Next time those legs come down to 45, bend them in. Go ahead, find that butterfly stretch. Bring your heels towards your glutes. Just rock from side to side. And by all means, if you need more of a minute to stretch, feel free to do so. Go ahead, carefully take your feet out of those loops. Take that balance cushion off and come up on your reformer. And that concludes today's workout. I hope you enjoyed this stability challenge. And until next time, I'll meet you on the reformer. Bye.